Well, how about if I take a quick look-see on foot of this quaint little square they have in the middle here. It's quiet in it. Here, I'll be still for a second. That's the sound of the country. I love it. It's about 9 a.m. Today is Wednesday. Man, I had to think about that for a second. It's already pleasant out here, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 Celsius. Let's check out this gazebo, huh? Erected in memory of O.J. Tinker, donor of the city park. I think he founded the city too, O.J. Tinker. Presented to the city January 12, 1871. Dedicated 1912. Is that how old this is? Wow. Man. That's unbelievable. Well, they have a fountain here, but it's pretty clear that it is not operating. It was put here in 1982, but it's pretty evident that it hasn't been working in quite a while. Anyway, here in the square, they got a place for the kids to play over there. A place to get a drink of water, if you so desire. I wonder if it works, shall we see? Nope, there's no water coming out of here. Anyway, it looks like they got a little memorial here for the military. So that's really nice. This looks a lot newer. In honor of all men and women who served their country. That's pretty awesome, huh? Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Marines, and Navy. Well, that you like to see. They've got some stuff here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of money in the budget for maintenance in terms of cutting the grass. It needs to be cut, but still, it's really nice here. In loving memory of Robin Alder. And right here is a spot for having town gatherings, it looks like. Even a concert, live music. It's a quaint downtown, though. It really is. All right, cool. Well, let's see. I'm just going to cut a left right out of downtown. Check out a little residential. Oh boy. Now that is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. The population of the town is 800. Peak population was in 1930. There were a little over 1,400 people here. Median age is 50. Median household income is just under $52,000 a year. That is right at $1,000 a week. Poverty is 16%. That's a little higher than the U.S. average. Last year, crime was a little high, 3.3 incidents per 100 people. U.S. average is 2.3. It's a beautiful street, isn't it? The median home value here is $48,600. That is pretty low. Well, I am back out on foot. I'm at a place just off downtown that they call the Nebraska Memorial Garden Cancer Tree. This one's called Off to the Barn. The two of us racing off to see our new baby goats. A lot of great stuff here. Wow. This one is called Free Spirit. To all who have fought the breast cancer battle. Welcome, friends. A rustle in the wind reminds us a ferry is near. They've got this, this here. I guess this is the ferry. These are the kind of great treasures you see in these places. Oh, got another statue back here. Looks like another fairy, and she's watering a flower. This place is pretty incredible, guys. It's impressive. Check this one out. I love this. It's this kid catching a fish. Get a good look at him with his dog and fishing pole, and he's got a fish. That's really peaceful. Give you kind of a wide look at it. Amazing, isn't it? A real treasure. Tucked away in all kinds of little corners. They have these just amazing little statues everywhere. A little guy with a frog. I want that in my yard. You know, when I have one someday. So cool. I'm still looking for a gas station. This is the only store I can find in town. Dollar General. Well, this is the only gas station I can find. I'm not sure if it is a gas station. I don't know if those gas pumps work. They might not have an operating gas station in this town. Well, I was on my way out of town and I saw this. This must be where they get their gas here in town. They don't have an actual store attached to it. It's just self-serve gas pumps. Yeah, 24-hour fueling. Let's see what the price is. That's what I wanted to do. Sap Brothers Petroleum is $3.24. Well, $3.24 for a gallon of gas here in southeast Nebraska. The southeast corner of Nebraska, in fact. Well, everyone, I am in the town of Verdon. It's a cute little house. I'm making my way towards downtown. Now, in 1910, there were over 400 people here. Today, there's 160. So the town is definitely faded somewhat. Median age is 50. 51% of the town is male, so that means 49% is female. 96% of the town is white. 2% Native American. Last 2% is mixed. All right, so here's downtown. Median household income is $47,800 a year. That's a little over $900 a week. You can make a living on that. You can pay your bills on that, especially when the median home value here is $32,400. $32,000 for a house. Wow. Now just let me give you a look at the downtown here. Got a few things going on. A few cars down here. How about if I head right into residential? I'll tell you a couple other things. First of all, poverty level. What do you think it is here? 1%. That's astonishingly low. One of the lowest I've ever seen. I have a church here. I was thinking it might still be operating, but it's not. I think this has been sitting here empty for a while. Check out that big cross up there. Do you think maybe that lighted? That's cool looking though. That was a beauty in its day. Still got some glass there. Let's see, crime, 3.3 per 100 people. US average is 2.3. Well, it's a little higher, but it's pretty much all property crime. Very narrow streets in the town. And, well, this is what it looks like. Huh. I can't help but like that house. It needs to be painted. But see on the top there, there's a door. I guess that was a little deck or something, but there's no railings. You could see that that could be pretty nice. A lot of the houses look like this one though. Beautiful and well kept. I couldn't find a gas station or store of any kind. Not even the Dollar General. There's a lot of stuff there. There is a church over here on this side. Now this one might be, no, it's not a church, it's a community center, it says. Okay, looks like it used to be a church. You can see I'm heading right back into downtown from the other direction. And this is the post office. Well, there it is, guys. It's only like 5 or 6 streets in this town. You can see a little bit of the remnants of the 500 people population, but yeah, it's mostly gone now. And this is what you have. Okay. Let's head to the next town. Alright everyone, I am entering the town of Salem. Now this is just about a ghost town. Peak population was in 1900. There were over 500 people here. Back then that was a pretty good sized town. Today there are 83 people. Median age is 63, so the town is aging. And quite frankly, it's dying out. look at downtown. Let's see, fire hall. Let's see, 57% of the town is male. At least 43% for females. 98% white, 2% Hispanic. Yeah, I'm going to see a lot of that here. Median household income is $48,500 a year. That's a little over $900 a week. That's still pretty good money, especially when your median home value is $36,800. That's pretty cheap for a house. Now this is a street right off downtown. A lot of gravel. Streets and residential here. I think there used to be homes in a lot of this, and they've just been torn down. Look at all the butterflies. Woo! Everywhere. Anyway, there is a 18-wheeler just sitting here. Not sure why. These butterflies are flying in the car. Yeah, and there's a lot of this here. How long do you think this has sat here, including the Ford truck? Even the truck is getting swallowed up by nature. It's happening. Wildlife is moving in. It's just more of the same. This house here looks like it's being torn down. Right across the street, got another empty one. Yeah, a lot of the town has been cleared out. Poverty here is 6%, by the way. That is an accumulation of stuff, isn't it? Okay, cool. Very small town, hardly anybody here. So just wanted to give you a quick look at it. So anyway, let's head to the next town. Well, everyone, I am entering the small city of Falls City, Nebraska. Right off the bat, you see the Grand Weaver Hotel, which looks like it may still be in operation. This is a little bit bigger town. There are about 4,100 people here. The peak population was in 1950. There were 6,200 people here, so it's lost a little population. But I think I'm going to get out on foot here because looks like there's some stuff to see here in downtown. So why don't I do that? Okay, so Falls City is the county seat for Richardson County. And there's the county courthouse, built in 1924. Classical revival. Yes, we're in the country. Classical revival, so it takes cues from ancient Rome and Greece. There's that Grand Weaver Hotel. Anyway, downtown is over here, most of it. So why don't I head in this direction? I'll tell you about the town as I make my way over there. Median age is 40. 51% of the town is female. 49% male. And they've got it's a war memorial. World War II, Vietnam, and Korean Wars. It's pretty nice, huh? Anyway, as I make my way to this area of town, 91% of this town is white. 3% is Native American. 6% mixed. Poverty is 15%. That's not too bad. Median household income is $37,700 a year. That's $725 a week. That's a little bit lower than the small towns we just saw previous, isn't it? Statue of Liberty here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on her. There she is. Her back is to the sun, like most statues. I've talked about that in previous videos. It's kind of sucks because you can't see their face, but someone told me it's so that the face doesn't wear out. So, okay. But you can't see it because it's in the shade. Anyway, it's not worth complaining about, is it? There's the downtown. Yeah, here's the main part of downtown, and well, you can see for yourself. It's quite lovely. Now, crime here is extremely low. Last year they had 10 incidents per 1,000 people. U.S. average is 23. Well below the national average. Let me get out on the street here. Welcome to Falls City. It's nice, isn't it? Got a few cars here, people down here, some stores in operation. You always want to see that. It's pretty quaint, isn't it? You may or may not be familiar with the movie Boys Don't Cry. I think it came out in the 90s. It starred Hilary Swank. She won her first Oscar for that. But this is where that story happened. It was based on a true story. This is the town where it happened. Here and partially in Humboldt, which I showed you at the very beginning of the video. So if you are familiar with that movie or like it, yep, this is where it happened. You know you're in a small town when you can drive around in one of those and it's okay. As I tell you, you sure couldn't drive around down in one of those in Dallas, Texas. That's pretty cool. I would drive around in one of those. I'm not gonna lie. Because they just look like fun to drive, don't they? Well, I'm continuing on. And looking pretty impressive, isn't it? Look at that beauty. That is some kind of house there. It's great architecture. No two houses look alike. That's the best. That's why I love these old town neighborhoods, rural neighborhoods, older neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying. Back when they built houses and everyone looked completely different. It's hard to find that anymore. You can even go into houses with $1 million prices on them and they still look kind of similar, you know? Not completely different like they do here. Every single house on the street looks completely different than the one next to it. These are absolutely beautiful homes. All right, this is Family Fare. Looks like the supermarket in town. Family Fare Supermarket. There you go. Yeah, it's a quaint little church, isn't it? You can tell it's older. Sunday morning worship. The Brethren Church. Okay. Wow. Look at this house next door. It's odd how that's still somehow beautiful, isn't it? I don't know why I think that's beautiful. There are some who wouldn't, but that was quite a house in its day. It's too bad it's not being taken care of. Anyway, yet another beautiful residential street. Yeah, this one's empty. That's a big house. That's worth fixing up, to be honest with you. Especially since, it's in a neighborhood where all these houses are in really good shape. Quite beautiful. Yeah, it's just yet another beautiful street. Well, everyone, that's it for this little road trip.